Hey, sneak peekers!
I'm Mason.
I'm Erin.
And I'm Brandon.
And today we are going to talk about some of the new contributions to the new queer cinema movement, which started, I think, in the 90s, right?
About,
Yes.
yeah.
That's what we're saying. Yeah.
About.
Loosely.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're going to cover contributions that were made to that movement then, continuations now, bridging the gap.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're discussing this because one of the big directors of the movement, Todd Haynes, has a new movie releasing, I believe, on streaming on December 1st. And so, in anticipation of that release, we thought, why not talk about some of our favorite new queer cinema movies? So, I think first, to start off with a movie we can all discuss, Greg Araki's Nowhere.
Yes.
Fantastic movie.
Because you guys just saw the, restored version, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I wasn't aware there was a non-restored version,
Yeah.
I guess.
It looks so much better now, I imagine. I think
No,
they
yeah.
did the same for Totally Freaked Up and the Doom generation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, Doom Generation. Yeah, I know it's not just that there's like a restored version, but that the common version of Fine was actually like censored and had a lot
Yeah.
of scenes cut out. I would be interested in seeing the director's cut with the full scene.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, kind of keeping it in the Greg area. I don't know if y'all have seen Mysterious Skin.
Oh, definitely.
But I think that also has
Definitely.
a very big place on this list of.
Because that's like the most critically acclaimed movie, I would say, that came out of new queer cinema. And honestly, that one and The Living End are probably tied for my favorite from Greg. What about you guys?
Yeah. For me, I think I'd also have to go with The Living End.
It's just so
because
good.
it's so good. It's just like two gay guys blowing up their lives and their careers. Just
Cross-country road trip on
Yeah.
the run with nowhere to go. It's
Truly.
magical.
yeah.
It's the dream.
No, well, what about favorites outside of Greg? Any other contributors, major players y'all think we should mention?
The Watermelon Woman is a film by Cheryl Dunye, and it was also the first feature-length movie directed by an out black lesbian, and it's freaking awesome. It's like a mockumentary, but she puts her own spin on it, so it's called like a Dunye-mentary. It's like her own genre, and it's like semi-autobiographical. She wants to be a filmmaker, works in a video store. It's fantastic. The music, the vibes, as I'm sure you could guess, are amazing.
Yeah. No, I've seen like clips of it for class, and it looks really interesting.
It's so good.
I really need to watch it, but yeah. I guess for another director, mentioned earlier, Todd Haynes himself. I would say I just recently watched Safe, which absolutely blew me away. Like, a crazy, crazy movie. Really interesting, kind of oddly relevant to COVID, I guess.
Okay, I haven't seen that,
Me
No.
either.
but it's Carol season, so we should all be watching Carol. Merry
Yes.
Christmas.
Yes, Carol rewatch definitely.
Yes.
And I do want to watch the Velvet Underground doc. I need
Yeah.
to do that.
If
Yeah.
anyone's looking for an adaptation of a stage play, the Laramie Project is a really good film. Very strong performances. Like you were talking about with changing up documentary form, they do a lot of community interviews,
Oh, cool.
interesting formal things. The Laramie Project. Very
Okay.
fun.
Interesting. But yeah, and then have either of you seen Superstar, the Karen Carpenter story?
No.
I've heard of it.
It's Todd Haynes's either his first film or it was literally a project he made while a film student. But it's crazy. It's retells Karen Carpenter's story, and her battle with anorexia. but it's like made completely using like Barbie dolls.
Really?
Which is like
Wait,
kind
so
of
is it like
crazy.
stop motion?
It's not even stop motion. It's like he's like
That's
moving the
wild.
dolls
Holding
around.
it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
that's
I mean,
crazy.
he's a visionary.
No,
so
it's
we'll
it's
have
so
to keep an
it's
eye
actually
out,
like
yeah,
so good.
for whatever is coming up next with him.
But yeah, I think that'll have to be it from us for tonight. But
Let us know your thoughts on
And-
May December when it comes out at
Yeah.
Sneak Peek TV.
So true.
Bye,
Tune
Sneak
in next
Peekers. Tune in
week.
next week.
bye.